All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my Buffalo Bills at Kansas City Chiefs Week 14 post-game recap. It wasn't pretty, but 3 years in a row, Josh Allen goes into Arrowhead Stadium and beats Patty Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. 20-17, the Bills beat the Chiefs and keep our playoff hopes alive. And now, next week, he plays a team he is undefeated against. Josh Allen has never lost to the Dallas Cowboys. I believe he's 2-0 against them, and including one on Thanksgiving. So we need to beat Dallas, coming off of a big win over the Kansas City Chiefs, 20-17, and Mahomes had to be held back. He was going to fight somebody at the end of that game. I think it was Kadarius Toney. I think he was going to go after and fight Kadarius Toney. I do believe, because Toney cost them another game, and I think Mahomes. The coaches and players had to grab him and hold him back because he was ready to fight. He had his fists up and everything. He was swearing and screaming, and he was ready to fight. That could be bad for the Kansas City Chiefs, cause turmoil, and that could be a self-destruction of the Kansas City Chief, having your quarterback angry like that and ready to fight somebody on your own team. They're not going to want to be in the locker room with you if you're going to want to fight them. But the Bills win 20-17 over the Kansas City Chiefs. And next week at home, they play the Dallas Cowboys. And then they play at the Los Angeles Chargers, who lost today. That is a Saturday night game. We'll get some Saturday night football. Big win for the Buffalo Bills. Like I said, it wasn't pretty, but they do go in there for the third year in a row and beat Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes can't beat Josh Allen in the regular season. And I think that, yes, he beat him in the playoffs, but in the regular season, he can't beat Josh Allen. So let's recap this game, and let's take a look at some of the stats and drives in this game. Let's see stats. Here we go. All right. So in the first quarter, it was 7-0 Buffalo at the end of the first quarter. At halftime, it was 14-7 Bills. Then at the end of the third quarter, it was 17-14 Bills. And then in the fourth quarter, we each scored 3 points. 20-17, Buffalo Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen, 23 of 42 for 233 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He also had a rushing touchdown. So, Josh Allen, that was his passing. And now in rushing, James Cook, 10 carries, 58 yards. Josh Allen, 10 carries, 32 yards and a touchdown. Ty Johnson, 5 carries, 19 yards. Latavius Murray, 3 carries, 9 yards. Receiving, James Cook, 5 receptions, 83 yards and a touchdown. Dawson Knox, 3 receptions, 36 yards. Deontay Hardy, 1 reception, 25 yards. Stephon Diggs, 4 receptions, 24 yards. Dalton Kincaid, 5 receptions, 21 yards. Latavius Murray, 1 reception, 21 yards. Khalil Shakir, 1 reception, 12 yards. Trent Sherfield, 1 reception, 9 yards. Ty Johnson, 2 receptions, 2 yards. Defense, Taron Johnson, 9 tackles, 3 sacks. Terrell Dotson, 8 tackles, 2 assists. I'm sorry, Taron Johnson had 9 tackles, 3 assists, not sacks. 3 assists. Terrell Dotson, 8 tackles, 2 assists. Terrell Bernard, 8 tackles, 4 assists. Micah Hyde, 5 tackles, 3 assists. Christian Benford, 5 tackles and a forced fumble. Jordan Poyer, 4 tackles, 2 assists. Ed Oliver, 3 tackles, 2 assists, and a half a sack. Rasul Douglas, 3 tackles, 3 assists. Tim Settle, 2 tackles. Greg Russo, 2 tackles, 2 assists, and a half a sack. Taylor Rapp, 2 tackles, 2 assists. Leonard Floyd, 1 tackle. Dorian Williams, 1 tackle. Shaq Lawson, 1 tackle, 1 assist. Linval Joseph, 1 tackle. Jordan Phillips, 1 tackle, 1 assist. And A.J. Epinesa with an interception. Kick returns. Ty Johnson had 1 return for 23 yards. Punt returns. Deontay Hardy had 2 returns for 17 yards. Tyler Bass was 2 for 2 on field goals, and 2 for 2 on extra points. Sam Martin had 4 punts for 186 yards, and 1 inside the 20. His long was 61 yards. The Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes was 25 of 43 for 271 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Rushing, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 11 carries, 39 yards. Jared McKinnon, 4 carries, 19 yards, and a touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 2 carries, 16 yards. Patrick Mahomes, 1 carry, 8 yards. Receiving, Travis Kelce, 6 receptions, 83 yards. Rashee Rice, 7 receptions, 72 yards, and a touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 2 receptions, 29 yards. Kadarius Toney, 3 receptions, 25 yards. Valdez-Scantling, 2 receptions, 22 yards. Watson, 1 reception, 18 yards. McKinnon, 3 receptions, 18 yards. James, 1 reception, 4 yards. Edwards, on the defense, Edwards had 11 tackles, 1 assist. Bolton, 8 tackles, 3 assists. Snead, 7 tackles, 2 assists. McDuffie, 6 tackles, 3 assists, and a sack. Reed, 6 tackles, 3 assists. Dana, 4 tackles, 3 assists. Gay, 4 tackles. Wharton, 3 tackles, 3 assists. Karlaftis, 3 tackles, 1 assist, and a sack. Omenahue, 3 tackles, 1 assist, and a sack. Chenal, 3 tackles, 1 assist. Connor, 2 tackles, and an interception. Noddy, 1 tackle, 1 assist. And Cochrane, 1 tackle, 1 assist. Punt returns, James had 3 returns for 49 yards. Harrison Butker was 1 for 1 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. Townsend had 4 punts for 160 yards and 1 inside the 20. His longest was 46. So, a huge win. The defense finally able to close out a close game, and they win this game. The Bills do 20-17, and a huge win over the Kansas City Chiefs as we get ready to host the Dallas Cowboys next Sunday in Week 15, and then we go to LA to take on the Chargers. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Buffalo Bills at Kansas City Chiefs Week 14 post-game recap. I'm going to leave it here because I'm going to eat dinner and watch some TV and maybe play a game after. But guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Peace. Go Bills. 3 years in a row, we go into Kansas City and beat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs 2017 final. Uh, but go Bills. Beat the Cowboys at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Let's string some wins together, and we're back in the win column, 7-6, and the Kansas City Chiefs fall to 8-5. Let's go Bills. Let's beat the Dallas Cowboys at home, and let's go into Los Angeles 8-6. Go Bills. Beat the Cowboys. Big win over the Kansas City Chiefs.